All right, guys. Here to give my thoughts on GL, Green Lantern, the animated series. Uh, the big 1 hour episode 1 and 2. Um, Now, to sum it up really quick, in a way, guys, I was really on the cuffs about this show. I didn't. I was probably among many that felt that the show didn't need to go CG. It could have stayed the regular hand drawn. You know, but as always, I before I downplay anything, I like to give it a try. And Green Lantern, this deserved it. At least it was another show, a DC show that's not dealing with Batman or something like that. So when it came on, I watched it, and I gotta admit, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. It was very interesting. This really seems like it's not going to be like I hear a lot of people saying, it's going to be a show that is more with adult theme to it. I mean, we don't see the killings, but it happens, especially when you see the lantern rings go fly off somewhere, fly back to Oa. Uh, it was very interesting to hear some of the voices. I mean, for example, I gotta I gotta call her out first because I love her voice, and Carol Ferris, played by Miss Jennifer Hale. It was good stuff right there. I recognize her voice anywhere. So it was really cool to see Carol. Um, Gotta say, yes. Mr. Keaton, Josh Keaton, does a really good job as Hal. I thought he was gonna have more of that high pitched voice but he shows that he can lower the tempo of his voice a little bit to sound a little bit more older than what he was when he was playing Spider-Man. So that was cool. Uh, Mr. Kevin Michael Richardson, Kilowog. I'm not surprised. He seems to be now your top notch choice for somebody muscular or big. It's kind of funny. Uh, Jonathan Adams, who played Atrocitus was really good. Basically, to me, guys, this show is like, if you like the CGI work for Star Wars in a way, you'll probably like this show. Based off of another DC hero. Um, what surprised me about the show was just the sheer magnitude of the the constructs, just the all around, aerial battles that they had in this. They were really good. Uh, Also, the Red Lanterns being the main antagonist is great. I don't mind that at all. But must say, they looks like they've changed a lot of the aspects of the Red Lantern Corps. In terms of they're full of rage. And not all of them are in a way sentient. They pretty much just battle, except for Atrocitus. Uh, Also, only three Red Lanterns were shown. Now, that's not to say that there aren't more, but it was interesting the ones they did show. Um, the Guardians came off pretty much like they're supposed to, blue faced bastards. Except for Ganthet. He the one that really cares for the lanterns. Uh, I think we all can agree that we're glad that this show is not the first two episodes was an origin piece story. Basically them just doing the origin of how Hal got the ring over. No. So I'm glad they didn't go with that. That's sometimes how some of these shows should go, especially in terms of characters that have been in other medias like cartoons or so. I I gotta say the new character Razor actually is cool. He seemed really cool, especially the battle him and Hal had. Um, my guess is that they got some big plans for this guy uh, down the line. Now I'm hearing that yes, Sinestro is not gonna be in this series. That's gonna be kind of crazy because that there's a very very significant feel to what that might do in terms of will it keep the fans liking it or will it they fans start bombarding them with, hey, how come Sinestro's not in? Put him in it. He needs to be in it. He's a big part of the Lantern universe. So you got to put a factor into that. But I've also read that the producers said basically uh if if the show's a hit, then other Lanterns like Guy Gardner, John Stewart, and Kyle Rayner will be introduced in the show. Now, basically, this episode was really a teaser. It was really a teaser in a way, a special because we know that this show will be a part of that whole big uh, DC Nation TV block coming soon next year. So basically, what we did was get a sneak peek of that. So at least we don't have to watch when they start airing. We don't have to watch the first two episodes or so. But like I said, I really enjoyed it. I was glad. I'm hoping that we get an opening. Actually, yes, I am for one. Am I the only one that still likes openings around here? I feel that yes, this show needs a very epic opening to kick off and to get your mouths watering for what's to come. Uh, that's just the way I look at it. It would, I wouldn't say it would break my heart, but it would just like, yo, this show needs an opening. Uh, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I will go on and say, yeah, I loved it. Uh, you know, like I said, I wasn't at first feeling the CGI when I first saw some of the pictures, but now I'm more like, you know what? You can't hate on it because of that. And as I said before, like if you're into Star Wars, Clone Wars that are on Cartoon Network, that CGI, you're gonna like this. Um, Hopefully we see more time with him on Earth as well. Just a whole slew of things that I'm hoping will come out of this series when they finally start to air it. But I really did enjoy this show very much. I thought it was really cool. It's good to see, once again, I'm gonna say it and I put the emphasis on that. It's good to see another cartoon from a DC hero that is not the Bat, you know. But I have high hopes for this show, very much. Uh, what did you guys think of this series, the animated series, the first two episodes? Did you like it? Did you feel that it could have been better? Just give me your input, guys, as always. And you guys take care.